Well, we have our Superstock main event on the racetrack tonight. And, well, with the car count the way it is, you never know. This could be the last one of these you ever see. Who knows? Starting on the pole, in the Scary Larry Signs and Graphics, Reimer overhead door, 1 Insurance, Lettingham GM number 55. It's Mike Martin. To Mike's outside, driving the car number 4, it's Jesse Peterson.
This video production is sponsored in part by JB Transmission. Specializing in foreign and domestic repairs, trust JB for all your performance needs. Check us out at www.jbtransmission.com or visit us at 256 St. Mary's Road in Winnipeg.
Inside row 3, the Dodge of Scott Brown, the 15X of Scott Brown. To his outside, outside on row 3, it's Orion Construction number 5 of Rod Fiddler. Inside row 4, it's Kevin Groenheid in the Oakwood Roofing.
This video production is sponsored in part by Pack and Away Mobile
Ryan
Storage.
Hamilton. That is your final event of the evening for racing goes. Then it's the fireworks and the party. Bonfire in the pit area, fireworks, live band. A great send-off to the 2013 season here at Red River Co-op Speedway. We'd like to say a big thank you tonight to Roll Enterprises, Northern Meat Services, the Co-operators, Supreme Overhead Doors, and Big Country RV right here in St. Adolphe. Big Country RV in downtown St. Adolphe. Well, sir. Darren, you know better than to talk like that. It's like talking about a goaltender shutout with 2 minutes to go. You don't. All right. Well, this Superstock points race is not over yet, I don't think. Mike Martin's a couple 3 points up on Paul Viert's 88. And the outcome of this one will certainly dictate how it ends. Let's find out. Here we go. Uh-oh, Jesse Peterson off the top side, and we got cars all over the place in turn number 1. Oops, what did I tell you? Huh? Come on, Darren, you shouldn't have said that. Oh, well. Scott Brown at the bottom of turn number 2 there in the 15X. Looked like the 4 of Jesse Peterson was heading for Headingley there off of turn number 2. He's back on the racetrack now. Well, we'll find out who's charged with that yellow and move them to the back of the pack, and the rest of our drivers will carry on from their starting spots. Oh, the 20 of Kevin Penner is yellow. Thank you, Stephen. And where did that voice come from? Was that Aaron down there giving us the... Or was that the hot rod driver here? Was that you that said whose yellow it was? Thank you. Oh, man. Kevin Penner gets that yellow. Unfortunate for Kevin. Oh, I see. All right, we're lined up and ready to go racing. Mike Martin, the pole sitter. The guy chasing him in the points right now, outside on row 2, the black 88, Paul Viert. And boy, Paul could see nothing but daylight there when the 4 car went off turn 2. I imagine Jesse Peterson. Oh, here we go. Oh, we got cars all over the place again. What's going on here? Look at them smoking the tires over there in turn 1. Greg Groenheid smoking the tires. Rod Fiddler facing the wrong way up there in the rhyme. Now Kevin Penner's doing a little demonstration down in turn 4. Uh-huh, right. All right, let's see now. Mike Martin didn't get as good a start last time as he did the first time, although we're getting certainly enough chances at it here, aren't we? Whose yellow was that one, Aaron? 46, thank you very much. Scott Greer needing a little, Scott Greer. Well, I got the Scott part right. Scott Brown needing a little help down front. Got the fire crew coming out to look over the 15X. That's the only car in this race without Chevy power. That's got a Dodge power plant on board. And boy, that thing can get around here. Scott Brown's had good success with that car around this racetrack over the years. Donnell DeRoche was driving the car last night, but Scott Brown driving the 15 tonight. So nobody wants the outside row, it doesn't look like. Oh, maybe they do. So Mike Martin and the 4 of Jesse Peterson up front wondering what is going on back there. We got to get this race done. "15 laps still on the Pepsi board. We realign them and get ready to go. How many cars did we start this race with? 10? 8. We only lost 1. 46 of Greg Gronheid is in the pits. Don't know if he's changing a tire or not, but we're going to wait a lap or two just to find out, make sure. Yeah. Well, we've used almost 5 minutes doing no laps. We have 10 minutes to do 15. Let's see how it goes. We're getting the car count down to a manageable number, though. Are we waiting for someone in the tire change? Does anyone know? No? Are we? You're the race expert now. Well, we got a car with headlights on it coming out of the pit, so I don't think it's him we're waiting on. You never know, though. Yeah, good point, Stephen. He's got a top 10 if he does join the field tonight. Oh, here we go. Greg Gronheid in the Oakwood Roofing 46 will join the field. We are ready to go. Next time by, we're going racing. Once again, we want to say thank you to Roll Enterprises, Northern Meat Services, the Cooperators, Supreme Overhead Doors, and Big Country RV right here in St. Adolphe. Just across the river, Big Country RV, sales and service specialists if you're in the mood or in the need for an RV or parts or service. All right, lined up and ready to go. We'll try it again. This would be, well, if it was baseball, it would be strike 3, but it's not baseball, so here we go. We're going green. Rod Fiddler inside on the, Greg Gronheid goes off again, but, he gets it back going. What a great race there for second on back. Jesse Peterson in the super stock, number 4. Scott Brown moves up to 3rd. Here comes Paul Veert in the black 88. Mike Martin looking good up front, but how about Jesse Peterson? Street stock driver in the number 4 car. Jesse Peterson in the number 4 doing a nice job on the higher line on the racetrack here. Mike Martin continues to lead. Jesse Peterson is second. Scott Brown is third. Kevin Penner, after getting sent to the back for causing a yellow earlier, is now racing for the third position coming off the back straightaway, or rather off of turn 2 onto the back straightaway. Look at the rookie up front. Peterson in the black 4. He's taken on the leader, Mike Martin, in the 55. That 55 car is for sale. If you're looking to get into Superstock racing, that might be a good one to have a look at. Turnkey operation, ready to race. And it'll be reasonably priced as well. Mike Martin has that car figured right out, and he'll be happy to help you if you're the buyer. We got a new leader, Jesse Peterson in the Perfume Paradise number 4. Mike Martin goes back to the point for a minute, but the high side looks to be where it's happening right now. Side by side, they are off turn 4 down the front straightaway. 7 laps to go, and boy, another fight to the finish coming up. Mike Martin in the 55 and Jesse Peterson in the 4. What a great battle for the number 1 spot. Kevin Penner, who went to the back for causing our first yellow, is up to 3rd and quickly closing in on 1st and 2nd place. Scott Brown has seen someone using the high side, and he is up there as well. And he is closing on the top 3. So this race, with 6 to go, has lots to come just yet. There is time for that, but what a great race. Mike Martin in the 55, the 4 car with a little momentum off the corners, but Mike Martin running the bottom, and he has got good corner entry and less distance to travel. So at times Martin is the leader, and then just maybe 100 feet later, 200 feet later, the 4 of Jesse Peterson is your leader once again. And again, the 20, Kevin Penner, closing in. We are now have a 3-car race for first place as they come down the front straightaway with 3 laps to go. 3 to go. Mike Martin with the lead again, but just by a whisker. And they come around this time to 2 to go with lap traffic now may play a part. Oh, look at Kevin Penner up to 2nd a moment ago. He's back to 3rd. Mike Martin continued to stay on the bottom. A lot of drivers might have got spooked and tried to change to the high side, but Mike Martin knows what he's got going on. He is doing a beautiful job with 1 to go. And the guy that's pitted beside him all year long is now on his back bumper. Kevin Penner at 2nd spot. Oh, with a quarter of a lap to go. Who's it going to be? We got a great 3-car race coming to the checkers, and it's going to be Mike Martin. And unofficially, he will be your 2013 points champion as well. So finishing in the 5th spot, the 88 of Paul Veert, finishing 4th. The 15 of Scott Brown. 3rd, the 4, Jesse Peterson. 2nd, the 20 of Kevin Penner. And your big winner tonight, 2 in a row, and unofficially your 2013 points champion, Mike Martin out of Steinbach, and the Steinbach Towing, Scary Larry Signs and Graphics. Okay, where were we? Hey, don't go anywhere. We got fireworks coming up. Mike Martin in the 55 car is for sale, and boy, that is a good one. He's won back-to-back nights, so if you're thinking about getting into Superstock racing, go and see Mike Martin. What a great opportunity. Steinbach Towing, Lettingham GM, Reimer Overhead Door, One Insurance, Scary Larry Signs and Graphics. And I can't remember what it's called. 50 bumpers on something. Bumpers on 52 or something like that. Anyway, for sale, 55 car. We're going down to Darren Palin for a quick post-race interview, but don't forget, everybody, fireworks coming up, bonfire to follow. Boy, Mike Martin may have got, a lot of drivers might have got scared into trying the high side, but Mike stuck with his plan, and it turned out absolutely beautifully for the number 55. 2 victories in a row in as many nights. And unofficially, your 2013 points champion in a car that is for sale. There goes Zach Johnson on the back straightaway, heading back to Kensington, Minnesota. Hopefully he enjoyed his trip up to Winnipeg. I know he was hoping to win 1 or 2, but didn't get that job done. There's your winner, everybody. How about a big hand for him? Mike Martin in the 55.
Well, Mike Martin, a great job and a fitting end to the 2013 season. It didn't start great, but it sure ended good.
Yeah, it did. Everything went right for us tonight, and the guys did a great job getting the car. It's consistent. It's just a good year, way to end the year.
Anybody else you'd like to thank?
Everybody who works on the crew, and they work so hard, and can't do it without them, and all the sponsors too that have been with us through the years, and we appreciate all of it.
Late models for 2014 for you, I hear.
That's the plan. We bought a bigger gun, so hopefully I don't shoot myself with it, and we'll give it a shot.
How about it, ladies and gentlemen, points champion and winner tonight, Mike Martin out of Steinbach.
Thank you, Darren. Congratulations to Mike Martin and his entire crew. A great job. Championships are won in the shop, they say. Races are won on the racetrack, and they've done both this year. Well, it is time to say thank you to all of you and remind you that the fireworks are coming up. But before we sign off for tonight and go to music and fireworks, I'd like to say thank you to Roll Enterprises, Northern Meat Services, the Cooperators, Supreme Overhead Doors, and Big Country RV are sponsors on the night tonight. And again, we know there are entertainment choices in the Winnipeg marketplace, and we appreciate the fact that you decide to spend your entertainment dollars with us here at Red River Co-op Speedway. For more information to keep track of what's going on all winters, keep us...
A lot of soul.